Cheers, everybody. Good evening. So, where to start from? I thought of like having a sip of water and then starting it up. So, as a result, means I requested you all to poll for two things. That one was the free learning resources, and second was the best organizations for the open source that you want to contribute. So, as I saw the results on LinkedIn, it was more majorly focusing, and more of you are demanding on free learning resources. So here I am. Means this particular video is gonna be a short video where I'm just gonna give you the points that here you can go and start searching for it. But first come first, here's the disclaimer that while I work for Red Hat and I'm doing this out of my personal passion, this is not an official channel of Red Hat or being endorsed by Red Hat. The property, the logos that you're going to see on the screen after a few seconds, they are the property of Red Hat and the companies which I'm going to just show to you that these are my personal favorite recommended videos where you can go and start searching for the things. Right. So yes, this is the thing that is being not like endorsed by Red Hat at all, or the any company that I'm going to talk about. What I'm going to give you is the public accessible links and the content that are free of cost available on the internet. Do check out the video description for more information, or anytime feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn, Twitter, or Instagram the way you want to do. If you haven't followed me yet, follow me up. So let's start with the first topic that I just want to like talk about today. So let me enlarge up my screen. So I hope my screen is visible to everyone. So rightly, the first point which I want to talk about is the labs. Many of the people think that online labs are impossible to find. Like if you are a newbie, if you are the one who is just starting your career, I highly recommend you all to work on the working environment. And when I say working environment, most important thing in the industry is that if you get the OS that is enterprise ready. And if you haven't checked out the last video I did it with Rahul Vijayan, senior product manager of RHEL, we were talking about this platform called Red Hat Enterprise Linux. We talked about the detailed story of CentOS Stream. Do check out that video. Now, if I have to show you what is there in this content, lab.redhat.com, and you can also find the link in the description box. So lab.redhat.com is moreover to explore Red Hat Enterprise Linux 8. So these are the interactive learning scenarios. So basically, in background, Red Hat team has given us this public lab for our usage, like all the rel 8 new features talking about the terminal access controls, or like reducing the unplanned maintenance for kernel live patching. Do check out these videos. Managing the application stream, SQL column stores, or the podman, which is the new offering from Red Hat, talking about the container toolkits. There is a whole bunch of lot of things, means talking about Ansible Lab, or talking about Builda, where you can create your own containers, talking about the web console, which is the new feature called Cockpit. If you want to talk about something related to SEDNX, or the cryptographic policy, that how the system-wide cryptographic policies are being introduced in Red Hat Enterprise Linux 8. You can also access something related to video, which is a brand new feature from Red Hat Enterprise Linux added into its feature category, talking about virtual data optimizer. This is a great feature to be explored. Or even if you talk about building an application with the help of rel container toolkits, yes, you can also explore them. Now, if I have to just quickly show you, let me just pick up one example. Let's say managing system update using this web console. So you just click on the start scenario, and it will redirect you to a Katacoda platform. Within a few seconds, you will be able to access the lab. This is free of cost rel environment which is available. Also, if you are a new to Linux environment and you don't know about Linux, don't worry. This is a Katacoda powered platform where you need not to type every single thing. It is interactive based learning, means you just click on the link and link is accessible for you. So here you can see I'm lively provisioning a VM, or I should say this is in background, a container is getting provisioned. What you have to do is just click on this link, wait for a couple of seconds, and your live environment, which can be accessed to explore the things, it is ready. So this is the terminal for the VM. And on the other side, interesting part is if you see on the top, a web console, a live installed web console is there. So if you are here to explore the features of Rel 8, here you can go. So even you, I'll just quickly log in for you. You can see the username and password are mentioned over here. Just click on this, click on continue to navigate. It will just tell you about each and every single thing. So this is the new feature that is being introduced by Red Hat team. Here you can see it is Rel 8.3, overviews, log, networking, services, everything is there. So you can follow this interactive medium for great learning. So lab.reddit.com is one of those. So couple of, like, I haven't counted, I guess around 15 to 16 learning environment and learning scenarios are being provisioned over here. Do check them out. Also, I have pasted a separate link which is called lab.reddit.com insight-workshop. This is also a link which is available for you all, but unfortunately this is not added on the homepage of lab.reddit.com. So this link you can also feel free to access it up. And if you don't know about Insight, so Insight is a new offering from Red Hat which talk about proactively vulnerability detection tool. This is the very first time that is being shipped absolutely free of cost along with Rel. And if you want to explore more, just click on the start scenario and you can easily get the access to Insights environment. Now, jumping on to our next part, which is OpenShift. Many of you must be knowing this keyword called containers. You must be hearing about microservices. You must be hearing about Kubernetes. You must be hearing about OpenShift. So this is something, if you guys are like coming out of the known coding background, the system administrators definitely love this environment. This is an interactive learning portal for Red Hat OpenShift. You can see whole bunch of courses are available, and these are nothing but free of cost courses that you can explore. Best part about this lab, which I love, is that this is also again similar to the lab.reddit.com where we were exploring Rel environment. This is being powered by OpenShift team. Best part is, yes, these use cases can help you in better understanding of the product, that what is Red Hat OpenShift is all about. Now, this is a pre-configured OpenShift instance. So if you want to learn about that, how to deploy OpenShift in your environment, that definitely I'm going to talk about in few minutes, that how you can find out some of the documents. But yes, these are the browser based and accessible interfaces, or I should say instances, without any downloads or configuration. We can use it for experimenting and learning the OpenShift, and let's see how we can solve the real life problem. So if you are the one who don't have the like good configuration laptops, I highly recommend to go and check out these particular labs. Next up in my category is that many people reaches out to me that we want to learn Red Hat courses, or I want to explore something related to Red Hat trainings. Red Hat also came out with the beautiful, or I should say, most helpful topic for the students and the professionals to get started with the Red Hat training. It is called Red Hat Learning Subscription. And you can see in the middle, the red color tab, start your free trial. So basically what you get in this Red Hat Learning Subscription is that 7 days free trial. So you can access the labs, you can access the first chapter of the courses that are available. So more than 65 plus courses are available at Red Hat website. You go there, these are cloud-based lab. Again, nothing to be installed on your laptop. These are cloud-based labs. Just click on it. A good internet is sufficient to explore the part. After you are okay that yes, now I'm happy with the like support that I'm gonna get, or how I can if this portal feels good to you, do reach out to Red Hat team, and you can buy your own subscription, which is available for you to download the books, access the complete lab chapters, and many other things. So this is also which is freely available to you. If you want to go, just create your account and start your 7 days free trial as well. Now, talking about a bit basics more. Now, I found on this particular website a very useful, talking about labs.playwithdocker.com. I guess many of you know what Docker is. So it's a container engine that you can use to spin up your containers. Yes, this particular website just requires your login to be generated. click on the login, and you can see a Docker. So it will actually open up a new, or I should say an interface, where you can just register your like ID, Docker ID, and the password. If you are not able to access it directly, what you can do is just simply go on this website and click on login, and it will ask you for a sign up option as well. Sign up on this is again a free of cost cluster that is available for you. If you are new to Linux, if you are new to the containers world, do check out this labs which are freely available. Many of the people get starts with the Docker part, or I should say the containers part. And even in my first experiments, or in the first reference that I gave you talking about the lab.redhat.com, here you can also find something called Podman. So this is a daemonless tool that Red Hat has started shipping by default in Red Hat Enterprise Linux bundle. So what you can get is, in your pre-installed RHEL as a platform, as an operating system, container engine Podman is right there. So you can directly spin up your container images, and you can get the access to containers. But however, if you want to explore Docker, or if you are a fan of Docker, do check out this website also. Now, many of you already know that Docker is just a container engine. To manage your entire cluster, you require Kubernetes. And you know, a Kubernetes is a project that was initially launched by Google. And right since day one, Red Hat is again a great contributor for the same. So following it up, play with Docker. Now it is play with Kubernetes. Now Kubernetes is again an orchestration management engine. You can manage your multiple pods in which the containers can spin up. So do check out the same link for the Kubernetes as well. Now, this link is also accessible in, or I have mentioned in the description box. Do check out, create your free IDs, and spin up those. Now, if your question is coming out that, hey, I'm new to the container world, or the Kubernetes is quite new to me, nothing to be worried about. Katacoda or O'Reilly platform has given us a great learning opportunities. Now, this is learn Kubernetes using interactive browser-based scenarios. Now, similar to the learn.openshift.com, we have something to learn specifically Kubernetes also. Now, this link can help you to learn multiple scenarios related to Kubernetes. Like if you want to get started with Cryo and the kubeadm, you can start this scenario. So this is again an interactive learning portal, which I just gave it to you because my expectations from any individual would be, if they know the real life scenarios, or if you want to build your basics strong, I highly recommend to go through these scenarios and learn from basics. And these are all the authentic learnings which are available free of cost. You need not to pay any single thing. Don't get captured in the false training institutes, or I should say false training mediums. These are absolutely free of cost. They are being created by the expert. These are authentic websites that even I have used to learn. And this is what open source freedom is all about, right? To learn, to create, to contribute, to openly share with every individual, right? So if you are the one who planning to get started with Kubernetes, I highly recommend to go through these labs and scenarios to explore more. Jumping one step ahead, this is something, if you are good in Docker and Kubernetes, I highly recommend to access the next link, which is mentioned in the description box, talking about Playground OpenShift 4.5. Now, OpenShift 4.5 is the latest offering from Red Hat. Now, this is something which is available and require a lot of expertise to configure. But again, the Katacoda platform has given us a ready setup of OpenShift 4.5 cluster. And here you can see this is a command line which is available. Also, a ready console is also available for you, which is pre-configured. Nothing to be worried. Might be something wrong with the cluster, but many a times that thing happens. Or if you just follow the step-by-step process, even if you see how easy it is to type, just click on this end mark and it is going to execute right over here. Oh, please refresh to get a new environment. Oh, sorry. I guess my bad. I had provisioned it quite back before this. I was just testing it up. So that might be the reason. Okay, so you can see that it is very easy to create your new environment. Otherwise, you will spin up a new VM if something goes wrong and all like that. So, oh, what a wonderful. So you can see everything is now just spinned up. Here you can see if I execute, the commands are also getting executed. I need not to type anything. And that's the best part about this learning interactive way. And I guess now I can also access the ready Red Hat OpenShift container platform. Isn't that wonderful to use it just free of cost? And why not? It is being sponsored by Red Hat, so you can feel the authenticity. And again, I'm repeating that this is not an official channel of Red Hat or being endorsed by Red Hat. This is purely out of my personal passion and learnings that I have gathered throughout my professional career. So do check out this playgrounds for exploring OpenShift 4.5. Or if you also want to revisit your memory back to OpenShift 3.11, just replace this 4.5 with 3.11 and you will be also able to access some playgrounds related to OpenShift 3.11 as well. Now, jumping ahead here, in the previous example, I talked about the learning scenarios of Kubernetes. However, there is again a website that is being hosted called kubernetesbyexample.com. So if you want to get started and if you want to get yourself hands-on introduction to Kubernetes, talking about specifically to pods, what is label, how to deploy it, what are the services, what is service discovery, port forwarding, health checks, environment variable, namespaces, volume, persistent volume, secrets, loggings, jobs, everything is here. Just a click and it will help you to get started with that scenario as well. So here you can see the official document is available. You can learn or you can see that what are the commands that are being running behind. Yes, now you have the labs openly available. Here the learning material is also available with you. Now these all are the ready documents. These are interactive way, even for like the people who are not good in I should say copy and pasting. Even your copy button is also there. Copy the command and you can go ahead and start executing these commands also. So this is also, I found out the people who are able to build their Kubernetes cluster on their local machine and they want to try out the experiments that are being done on the Kubernetes cluster, do check out this particular link. Jumping ahead, many a times we learn the technologies, and being an industry professional working in the open source leading firm, I realize that many of the students also want to dig down that what if I can get some validated case studies. And you know what, Red Hat is fortunate to give you many case studies which are available live. Just have to go to redhat.com/en/success-stories. Interestingly, you can access to all the success stories, all the logos that are being held by the Red Hat products and technologies. Like one of the example, let us take it, is talking about um, Asia Pacific. I'll choose. I can also filter it up. I'll just choose Asia Pacific. And let's say if I have to talk about something related to, um, let's say, Japanese telco adopts DevOps and Kubernetes with Red Hat. So we have been just talking about Docker and Kubernetes and Red Hat OpenShift. Let's see what is this SoftBank has to offer. So here you can see what was the solution they adopted, how they proceeded, what are the benefits, and these are the supporting business growth and the modern architecture with DevOps. And this is nothing but being published by the permission of the SoftBank Corp. So this make it more authentic. And for you who are getting new and steps into this industry world, I highly recommend you to go through these case studies, because this will help you and enable you that whatever the technology that you guys are learning and exploring, this is the industry use cases that how they are looking you to be an expert. And these case studies will definitely help you to get a lot of insights, and even you can be confident, because when you are going to sit in front of any of the companies, it will boost up your confidence. And also these case studies are like downloadable free of cost. So download these case studies and read it. And there is a whole bunch of case studies across the globe, not specifically to APAC region, North America, EMEA, and many more. So go out. If you want to filter on the basis of products, let's say I'm a good fan of Red Hat Enterprise Linux, or if I'm good in Red Hat Satellite or OpenStack, you can specifically choose the Red Hat technologies. You can also talk about some of the business challenges. If you are specifically looking for industry use cases related to specific industry, go ahead and check them out. This will surely help you to enhance your knowledge that how and why these companies are looking for the Red Hat solutions or the open source talent or the open source product to be implemented. And definitely, if you're an aspirant to apply in these companies, this will help you to crack the interview with ease. Moving ahead, the next is the resources. As I talked about in this video description, that I'm not going to just give you the free learning resources, I will also help you to get some more deeper access. Like if you are the one who is looking for something related to ebooks, if you are looking for something related to case studies, if you are looking for something related to analyst material, if you are the one who is looking for some white papers, now this is what the magic happens. So Red Hat has given you the access to all these resources. Let's take an example. If I want to download some ebooks, just click on the filter of ebook, and you know what? Interestingly, here are all the free ebooks that you can find out. If you want to explore some, let's say, white papers, everything is available free of cost. Nobody is charging anything at all, and this is the beauty of like not specifically Red Hat, also to the open source community, as open source has always been the backbone for Red Hat. I highly recommend you to go out and check out all these links. I have pinned these links in the description of this video. Do check them out. Now, many of the people struggle with the product documentation. And if you go to access.redhat.com and slash documentation, what interestingly you can find the open documentation. You have to generate your redhat.com IDs, generate your Red Hat login, and with the specific product. Let's say if you are looking for some product documentation of Red Hat Enterprise Linux, if you are looking for something related to Red Hat developer tools, if you are looking for something related to Red Hat Ansible automation platform, just click on these links and you will be able to access the documentation which are available free of cost. Create your login IDs and you can access these also. Last but not the least, if you don't know how to get started with the like trainings, or if you are the one who is interested in learning the Red Hat products, just go on this last link which I have mentioned. And interestingly, if you just scroll down a bit, here are some free courses which are available. Like there is a whole bunch of 60 to 65 plus courses that Red Hat Global Learning Services offer in forms of training. And respective to that, there are few courses whose certifications are also available. Interestingly, there are some free courses that can help you to get the overview of that particular product. Like CL010 is something related to Red Hat OpenShift, OpenStack technical preview. If you want to get started with Satellite, if you want to get started with Ansible essentials, if you are the one who is looking for deploying containerized application, here is the link. If you are the one who is looking for some agile integration, if you are the one who wants to explore Red Hat Enterprise Linux, so these all links are accessible and these are free of cost learnings that are available for you. So my objective of this video to create is to bring some awareness, bring some lively to the things to and cheerings to the open source, that yes, open source give us this whole freedom that you can access all of the free available courses. You asked, I have delivered few of the things. Now if you want more, what I want you all to just pin down your comments that this is something that we all are looking for. If I have missed something, please leave the comment with your links so that other can access that. And if you are not able to access certain links, feel free to reach out to me through this video, or even what I should say, do connect me on LinkedIn, Twitter, or Instagram, and I can be helpful for you. So just tell me how you like this video. More importantly, do share, do like, and subscribe to my channel. There are some awesome videos that are lined up for you. Also, if you haven't checked out the previous videos, please go out, share as much as you can. I just need your support to reach out to the right audience. If you feel that yes, these videos are definitely helping you to explore more in terms of learning, in terms of exploring open source, Let me know what all topics you want. I just need your help in bringing some smile and learning to your table. Thank you so much. Cheers with Gaurav, signing off. Stay safe and don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you so much.